Oh gosh, man, weather is horrible today. Duh. I know it's a bit weird that I'm actually on a London bus today, but actually I do like taking buses to my photo shoot if I'm not in a hurry, which is what I'm doing today. But as you can tell, the weather isn't quite right for photo shoot, but well, as a location photographer, you know, I must say that I have to embrace the elements. So hence my dressed up today. Like you can see that I'm going tactical. You know, I haven't got my hat on today because it's, you know, just not feasible when you're shooting in the rain and it's going to be really hot. So I have my hoodie for my jacket, so that should be okay. And of course my photography kit is weather sealed, so no problem. So hopefully I'm gonna have a fun wet shoot today.
As a young girl, the fields were mine. We played hide and seek for hours, raised our shadows among the pines. So offshore, playful and free, without a care in the world. I was one rich little girl, daydreamer.
Got out of the bus and really, you know, I can't really predict these days about, you know, London weather. You know, like, remember my last, not last vlog, but the vlog before that, I recorded some of the snow in London. You know, like the snow melted, gone, and then we had a cold snap again, didn't snow. Then this week, apparently it's all gonna be wet and chilly again. It's gonna be really weird weather, and yes, you know, like, I'm so used to it, you know. You can actually have 4 seasons in the UK, but you know, like, I just sometimes as a photographer, you really want some consistent weather, you know, like, so you know what to predict. Well, you can predict, basically you can predict different shoots and photo shoots, but this is hard. This is going to be hard work for me to plan anything, you know, like in advance. Especially a lot of my clients are actually from overseas, you know. They book me like 2-3 months in advance, and I just can't tell about the weather. You know, it's going to be awkward. I mean, I do feel for my clients sometimes if they do turn up with weather like this today, and there's nothing I can do about it. So I hope the shoot is going to be okay. But by the way, you know, I did crash my drone. You know, you might have seen my drone footage just now. It was a snowing day again, just last Sunday. It was really good. I enjoyed the footage, I enjoyed the flying, but it's kind of my fault. You know, I flew in a very, very gusty situation, gusty wind. It was about 30 miles an hour, 35 miles an hour, which is actually quite enough to blow my drone off the course. So that hit the tree, and then got some cosmetic damages, which I need to send it to repair. It still flies, so I'm going to take it to New York. Hopefully I can get some footage. Hopefully the weather's not going to be like this, and otherwise, you know, like, it will be no chance. But look, it's still, the view is still okay, I guess. You know, you can still see Tower Bridge there, which is actually quite awesome. So let's see. just finished my photo shoot and it's pretty wet out there, and yeah, you can probably see earlier it was just chucking down with rain and I'm absolutely soaking. And well, lucky that I have my tactical gear on, so I'm not as bad as I could have been. But my gloves are really soaking wet. I can show you right now how bad this is. Like, this is my glove, this is a pair of tissues. It's all wet. Oh man. Yeah, so there you go, this is how wet it is, and my Billingham is absolutely wet as well. But as you know, Billingham is fully waterproof, so I never worry about that. And the camera that I'm filming right now is also my work camera, the EM1 Mark II, also weather sealed. So I'm geared up for all kinds of situations, especially in London, all this unpredictable weather. But anyway, yes, going back to what I was saying earlier, it's all good fun. I'm planning my trip to New York, and I am actually hoping to kind of suss out, the fine details about what I'm going to use it for vlogging, and also packing wise. And some of you might have seen my post already on Instagram that I have decided to use the Billingham 25, whatever you want to call it, number it. Yeah, I call it Billingham 25, 25. No. Anyway, I've decided to actually use my Billingham 25 for my New York trip. People have been asking me why I don't take my usual shoulder bag, and only because first I need to lug a little bit more than usual, of course, because I'm not going there just for photos. I'm going there for a bit of video content, and also hopefully I can fly my drone there, so stay tuned for that. And so I have to fit my Mavic Pro in my bag somehow, and I don't want to, if I'm walking around all day, I don't want to have just all the load onto my one shoulder. I want it to kind of spread across in the evening on my rucksack, so that would be quite good. So rucksack would be the option. And I mean, I do have quite a few different rucksacks to choose from, not just Billingham. I have the old Cutter Bumblebee, which one of my favorite for hiking and things like that, because it's light and yeah, it's good. I can have the half compartment for my personal belongings, and I can fit the tripods and stuff, but it's quite big. And as you know, I know a lot of travelers, New York locals would know that going around places with big rucksack can be a problem. Yeah, literally, because I found out online that like if you go up to Empire State Building, you're not allowed to carry anything like kind of bigger than a carry-on airlines luggage size things. So that means my normal bigger rucksack will not be ideal. And of course, if you're walking in crowded places like that, you don't really want to have a big bag anyway. So the 25 is kind of need enough solutions. It's enough to hold my gears, and then also small enough to be quite discreet. And my 25 is also black as well, so it's actually quite good. A little bit more low profile, doesn't look like a traditional camera bag, even though people might know Billingham anyway, but it's still good to have something a little bit more discreet. And I also have the two side pockets, which is extendable. So if I actually, on the day I'm going to fly the drone, I'm going to have my side pocket installed. So I put the extra batteries and the controller on the side to carry just a little bit more. So that's the reason I'm choosing 25, and I'm going to do a review on the 25 as well. So you stay tuned for that as well. But making my decision can be quite hard for traveling on trips and things like that. If I'm going out just for work, and that's a different story. But this time, it's a little bit of holiday for me as well, so I am hoping to have some fun on top of just working. So this is why I want to be a bit more careful. I don't want to kind of make it a little bit too professional in a way, and so I just want to go and have some fun. The video content side of it is the side product of it. That's my aim anyway. Like I'm going with my wife, so I really hope her to enjoy the trip as well. So yeah, that's it. Anyway, stay tuned for more videos later, and I'm gonna review quite a few things, and it's gonna come soon. I know bumped into a few people who, at the photography show in Birmingham. If you haven't seen that, I have to say apologize for the audio issues that we had there, because I was using the LP4 and it was a little bit setting wrong there, so I got getting too much ambience there, and you can barely hear me. So I'm trying to fix that in the future. So stay tuned for that as well. If you know anything about how to utilize the LSP4 Olympus recorder to cancel out the ambient noise, let me know. I know there has a function for it, but I have to check out how that works actually. But anyway, cut this long story short, I have seen some really cool stuff in the photography show. There are a few fans come over and say hi to me, which is brilliant, and they requested a few things that I was going to do a review on anyway, just we haven't got time. Tracey and I are actually quite busy at the moment, so but as of now I am still hoping to make this as a consistent video channel. So even though I don't do 2-3 videos a week, we're aiming to do 1 a week. So see the banner, see the new banner up there, you know, we're trying to do it every Sunday. So remember to come back every Sunday and check out our new content. As hoping the weather is going to be better, but if you haven't subscribed to our channel yet, remember to click the subscribe button for future videos, and we're going to do some more different things this year. We're going to hoping to do something really interesting, tutorials, showcase some of the things that I do on a daily basis as a professional photographer. There you go. Anyway, see you later. Next time. Bye.